What is up, pals and gals of the YouTube universe? It's everybody's favorite figure collecting Lobo, and as you know, it's that special time of the week. you know, we all know it as Figure Friday. That's right, folks. I'm pretty sure that according to Zordon of Eltar, you know that it's that special time of the week where we spend some quality time together and basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia related of all kinds, shapes, colors, and sizes. You better believe anything in the sort you're going to find right here on this channel. Now, before we get started, folks, I would very much, very much like to introduce the newest piece of equipment that has joined the Wolfpack tonight. So I want to give you guys a look at it. So here it is, folks. Here it is. This beautiful new gaming chair that has been so graciously given to me by the good folks at the GT Racing Company. This is the newest gaming chair that I will be using. What I love about it so much is, yes, the color scheme, but at the same time that it is leather. I love the fact that it comes with two pads, right? You get one for your head and you get some lumbar support for your lower back. Now, to me, any gaming chair, it has to have support for both upper and lower. Otherwise, you're going to be an unhappy gamer, but that's just beside the point. And of course, what is a good gaming chair without all the angles, of course, which it can be reclined to, which is very cool. Now, let me just go ahead and lean it all the way up. See, that's all the way up. And now allow me just to get a little more comfortable. I'll see you guys in just a second. Oh. Of course, I don't know if I'm going to get back up, but I know I have to. So I'm coming back up now, folks. Coming back up now. Yep, coming back up. Yeah, lovely. I mean, I want to tell you, I already love this chair, really. I mean, my back and my neck is already starting to thank me for it. But that's not the reason we are here tonight, folks. What I want to say is thank you to everybody who will be joining us tonight. And if you haven't already, please do your boy a favor and go grab something to eat, something to drink, a snack if you want to. As you know, I want you guys to feel as at ease and safe as possible because this is a green zone. So please go and help yourselves, folks, and I'll be here waiting. It gives me a chance to talk about my day. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Give me a little flex for a second, you know what I'm saying? A little flex, a little workout. I'm sorry. My day today, I ain't gonna lie, it was definitely a, a little stressful, but that's because it was work, it was Friday, all these last minute customers, try to get under my skin. But that's beside the point, folks. It's beside the point because, as you know, I want you guys to know that I appreciate each and every single one of you. Right down to the very first follower that I ever had and to the current number that I'm at right now, which I'm proud to say is 76. That's right, folks. 76 members of the Wolfpack. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are awesome. But as you can see, we have hit the 3-minute marker. I do hope that you guys are ready, that you're settled in, because it is time to begin. And I want to say hello and welcome back. For those just joining us on this wonderful evening, because as you know, it's Friday night and I'm feeling all right. And I do hope that you guys are ready tonight, because tonight's episode, we will be consulting with the elder gods. And the only reason I say that is because we are going to be heading into the world of broken backs, bloody spears, Shokan warriors, and wraith hammers. That's right, folks. We're heading back into the world of Mortal Kombat to introduce 2 new figures who will be joining the Wolfpack tonight. One of them is a sort of toasty mercenary, and the other who is, well, he's literally best friends with his shadow, but there is a good reason for that. We're going to get into each character. We're going to talk a little bit about their history. I'm going to show you guys the figure. I'm going to show you guys who they are and what made them, who they are today. So please, I invite you guys to sit back, relax, take a deep breath. Because as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. So first up, I figured that we could pull out a speedometer gun in order to catch this first character who we are introducing, who made his debut in Mortal Kombat 3 back in 1995. And he was part of a very well-known crime syndicate known as the Black Dragon. And who is this particular speedy criminal? Why, it's none other than Mr. Cabal. That's right, folks. The gas man himself has decided to slow down just for a few seconds to join the Wolfpack tonight. So let's all just, gather around for Mr. Cabal's history and story time here. Now, as I said, Cabal was first introduced in the first Mortal Kombat 3 game back in the year 1995. And as you guys know, this is of the McFarlane family, another of their recent releases, which I'm proud to say I have. Uh, that has joined the Wolfpack this evening. And of course, as you well know, this is the updated version, the Mortal Kombat 3 version. And yeah, very cool. I ain't gonna lie. I'm already loving this look. I'm loving the hook swords, which of course is his trademark weapon. But before that, I very much like to give you guys a look at him. There he is, folks. There he is. Come on, camera, focus for me. Focus on that face. Maybe go this way. Maybe there we go. There he is, folks. Mr. Cabal. Mr. Cabal here. As you can see, this is the first look that was given to him, of course, his Revenant look. And of course, as you can see by the backside here, is the gas canister, which of course is outfitted with two hoses up to the respirator mask, which helps him breathe. Now, there's a reason for that, and there's a history for that, so please bear with me. And of course, he comes with two of his trademark weapons, which of course are the hook swords, the more well-known, like more underrated weapons, I'd have to say, because no one really ever talks about these things, you know, because of the amount of damage that you could do with these things. Like if you notice, you could hook them together, swing them around. Whoa! Sorry about that, Cabal. I'll stop playing with it. Just don't hurt me, please. Now, back to some history, huh? He was the only one, as I said, he was sporting the long black hair, the hook swords, the deadly hook swords, and superhuman speed, and of course, the respirator. He was a mysterious warrior in the beginning who survived an attack from Shao Kahn's extermination squads. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you guys have played or even seen like the previews to his story in Mortal Kombat 9. Now, it is a little different. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little different, but we're talking about like the original Cabal story here, you know, because it's gonna tie in with the Mortal Kombat 11 version. As I said, and as a result of the attack, he actually gained this horrifying visage concealed only by the respiratory mask, which he sports today. Now, his ending actually reveals that he was actually a member of the Black Dragon clan, and at the time of his introduction, he appeared as a force for good. But unfortunately, he eventually reverted back to his evil ways, which he was planning to place himself as the head of the new Black Dragon clan. But in the Mortal Kombat version of him, it was revealed that the Revenant Cabal actually served the Revenants Liu Kang and Kitana, who had at that point become Emperor of Outworld and Empress of the Netherrealm, alongside Jade and Kung Lao, who were also their Revenant versions and counterparts. And as you guys know, the events that took place in Mortal Kombat 9 are the things that set up for like the versions of the Revenant versions of Kung Lao, Jade, Liu Kang, Kitana, even Cabal here, honestly. And to me, he's sort of an underrated character because you don't really see a lot of folks talking about him or his history. My apologies, folks. Work was killer. Work was killer. But also, like this, being that this is part of the McFarlane family, they all come with. I know that the DC characters of the McFarlane family, they come with trading cards, but we already know pretty much a lot more history-wise about Mr. Cabal here. So instead, we get, of course, the standing base, which is a good thing because in case he doesn't stand up straight on the shelf, you can always have the backup piece right here, you know? So, being said that, I would very much like to have him just grab a hold of his trademark weapons for me, Cabal. Thank you. And also, what's very cool is the fact that you would see, like, if you, for those fans of the Mortal Kombat movies, notice how you didn't really see him like the first one or the second one. Kenny P. Hey, Kenny, my man, what is up? What is up, boss? What is up? You did actually see him in the new Mortal Kombat movie that did recently come out in a couple months back. I believe it was in April. I believe it was April or May. Forgive me, folks. It's been a while. I've seen the movie twice and I'm already freaking forgetting. But I'm actually happy that we did get to see him because it pays tribute to his character. And it is true. He did start out as good, and then he reverted back to evil. And of course, a small spoiler. I'm sorry that he was announced in that movie that he's fighting on the side of evil. My apologies, folks. But yes, let me you guys look at him with his trademark weapons. There he is. And don't worry, I told him before the show started not to use them on my friends, especially my wolf pack, because if I did, terrible, awful things would happen to him, and that respirator would not be able to save his life. But that's just me, you know. Okay, so I'll put you right there, Cabal. And there's actually some very cool fun facts that I did find out about Mr. Speedster here. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that? Oh my goodness. Sorry, I feel that every time it seems like every time I hit the bed, I make the camera move. I'm sorry. Um, that Cabal here, he actually returns as a playable character with his base appearance resembling the classic outfit of Mortal Kombat 3, which of course is why he's sporting like most of the green and like the tactical wear, and of course the respirator that goes around his neck. Trust me, look it up. Tell me I'm wrong. And of course, another cool, pretty interesting fact is that did you guys know that if you guys have played Mortal Kombat 11, that almost every one of the characters in that storyline. I'm sorry, small spoiler for those who haven't. That almost that every character in that storyline actually encountered their revenant selves, right? Their evil selves. You know, I remember Liu Kang and Kung Lao. They ran into their revenant selves. But the thing about Kung Lao is that out of all the time that he was in the game, he never ran into his revenant self. Not one time. Like his past self didn't run to his future self. His future self didn't run to his past self. I know it's weird, honestly. I figured that he would have. I mean, heck, it would have made for a great battle, really. I mean, of course, that's why I made the gameplay for him, because I closed that gap, and I figured they should have a mirror match, which is very cool. I enjoy mirror matches, you know, because I feel like will you win, or the mirror version of you win, to see who was better. And in his tower ending, I'm sorry, another spoiler. In his tower ending, it's actually revealed he's married to a female known as Serena. Now, I didn't get a chance to read up much on Serena, only the fact that I've known that she has known Cabal for a pretty good while, honestly. And I do believe that they were in the same clan of the Black Dragon. But don't quote me on that, folks. Please don't quote me on that, please, because it really hurt my feelings. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and let him speed off a little bit, and gonna speed off onto the waiting line. Yeah, like you thought you were gonna go somewhere, Cabal. And we're gonna introduce the next one, which was, whew, I'm not gonna lie, folks. I hope you're ready. I hope you guys are relaxing. You guys good? Huh? You good? I hope so, because you're breathtaking, and I love each and every single one of you. But next up, we're going to be taking a step into the darkness as we bring up our number 2 character, and one of my personal favorites. I feel terrible though, because in the beginning, when I first played this character, I thought he was good until I read up on his history, and let me tell you something. This character was not to be trifled with, but there's a reason for that. He actually made his debut in the very first Mortal Kombat video game back in '92 as one of the original characters, who used to sport the original color of blue. And he had a well-known name, but that all changed one single day. And who is this Dark Spectre that I speak of? Why, it's none other than Mr. Bihan, aka Sub-Zero, aka the first Sub-Zero, aka also Noob Saibot. That's right, folks. Again, this is the Mortal Kombat 11 version of the Mr. Grimm, as Johnny Cage calls him, Grim Shady. You know, yeah. He has joined the pack tonight, and hey, like Cabal, why don't we all just keep gathered around, you know, talk a little bit about history-wise, huh? Whew, man. And he is also another one that I have been looking forward to for a while, because this is also another one of the McFarlane family that had recently hit the shelves, and I'm happy to have him on the squad. Get him out of there. No, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Thank you very much. Woo, man, I'm loving it so much, man. He looks so cool. And of course, he's sporting his trademark weapon, the sickle. The sickle. Okay. Now, as I said, we're gonna gather around. Everybody, please gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our C-A-M-P. No. This is not SpongeBob. I'm sorry. I've been watching too much SpongeBob. Please forgive me, folks. Whew. I'm sorry. And plus, 9 times out of 10, that song gets stuck in my head all the time. You know, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Now then, let me just adjust this real quick. Sorry. Just sorry, folks. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Now. Oh yeah. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. No, no, Kenny, stop it. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Now then, before we get into the history wise, I'd very much like to show you guys Mr. Shadow here. There he is, folks. Oh yes, he looks amazing. As you can see, he's sporting his Mortal Kombat 11 look. You know, this was the first look that was given to him in the game. The hook and the mask, and of course the darkness just surrounding him, being that he is death incarnate. You know, and there's a reason for that. So, please, I guess, guys, just relax because as we delve into the history of Mr. Saibot here. Now, again, before his death, Bihan here, he was the original Sub-Zero, and of course, you guys raise these up. That's a nice figure. Hey, honestly, dude, I'm loving the figure. Honestly, I love the McFarlane family. I respect each and everything that they do and all the characters they bring out. It just makes me so much happier. And I love this chair because now I can have my hands up here. But as I said, he was one of the most powerful and devout warriors in the Lin Kuei clan. While essentially neutral, most people didn't know this, but he was actually cold-blooded. He was a vicious assassin whose soul had become corrupted by just years of just violence, you know, remorseless killing. And I mean, I know what you guys are probably thinking that didn't he massacre Hanzo Hasashi's clan? No, actually he did not. And there, I don't want to spoil nothing, so I'm just gonna tell you guys he didn't do it. But at the end of the first Mortal Kombat, Bihan was actually murdered by Scorpion in retaliation for his own death at the Cryomancer's hands. Because it is true that Scorpion and the original Sub-Zero, they have a long, long history, honestly. They've been at war, like their clans have been at war for a long time, centuries, really. But he then descended to the fifth plane of the Netherrealm, where he was resurrected by the sorcerer Quan Chi, who had also, or who had earlier during that time, had resurrected Scorpion. Now, being that like all those years of just remorseless killing and everything, like all those years of just being the bad man, the evil within his soul was actually released by stripping him of both pride, compassion, basically like emotion, because and they had actually made him like anything that basically made him human was just out the door, honestly. And during that time, he was reborn. Hey man, if I stop moving my legs, I'm so sorry. He was reborn in the Nether Realm. Now, as I said, Noob Saibot here, he's the very incarnation of evil. He desires not only to remain in the Netherrealm, but to conquer and rule it. Although he's been in the service of just so many evil warlords, such as Shinnok and Shao Kahn at the same time, his ultimate allegiance is to himself because he only cares about himself because he feels that in his book, he's number one. He feels like only his rule matters, only his law matters, and all of that. So that's just one of those textbook sociopath type things. But that's just me, honestly. I could be wrong, but either way, he's still an awesome character. But yes, as I said, before we get to the fun facts, I would very much like to reveal to you guys his signature weapon in Mortal Kombat 11, which is the sickle. As you can see, it looks a little bit more dangerous than a normal sickle. It's got spikes, it's got barbs on it, the tip on it's longer, and like I said, I'll give you guys another look at him sporting this sickle. Okay, but also we're gonna get into some fun facts here. Did you guys know that Sub-Zero's original name was going to be Tundra, which unfortunately after his death, canonically, my apologies, it actually became the younger Sub-Zero's original code name, which was Kuai Liang. And of course, also another cool fun fact is that his usage of the sickle in Mortal Kombat 11 is actually a direct reference to the Brotherhood of Shadows enemies from Shaolin Monks, the video game, who actually similarly, they wielded the same weapons in the game series, And that's just another small spoiler for those of you guys who didn't know. I do apologize. I am so sorry. And probably the coolest fact, did you guys know that Noob Saibot's name is actually Boone and Tobias? And spelled backwards, And the only reason I say that is because it's actually named after the co-creators Ed Boon and John Tobias. Now I know what you guys are thinking. I'm sure that probably like everyone pretty well know that, but I mean, I'm just gonna tell you anyway. Just for those like little tidbits, just for those of you guys who didn't know and just who felt like they should know. And I apologize if it was a little shaky tonight. My apologies, folks. Whew. But as I said, I'll give you guys a look at him one last time, holding his thickle. And don't worry, again, this guy won't use it. Just as long as you don't look him in the eyes and make sure if you're looking at the shadows, just to make sure that they don't move, because his one of his powers or his abilities is actually control over the shadows themselves. I mean, because being that he can use his shadow against everybody else. He can basically be standing right in front of you, and then just his shadow would step to the side, and then it's right there. An instant 2-on-1 match. You guys wouldn't stand a chance. I mean, heck, I would stand a chance, because I'm not gonna beat around the bush when it comes to Noob Saibot, because his fighting style, it consists of mostly close quarter contact, but at the same time, being that he has shadow abilities, he can disappear into a portal, appear right behind you, put that sickle upside your head, and then take your head right off. But anyways, folks, I am going to go ahead and end the stream right here. I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to see me tonight. And just so I don't forget, I am going to be heading over to Twitch to get into some gameplay. You guys feel free to come on over and enjoy that also. And if you like, feel free to hit the follow button when it does appear here. Feel free to sample either one of these videos or this video right here. And I want to say thanks to everybody who came out to see me tonight. And until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, stay safe out there, and follow the rules. You be safe too, Ken. I appreciate you. And once again, folks, follow button right here, video right there. And until next time, guys, stay safe, be zen, and peace.